Welcome to Giants Baseball 101. I'm Gabe Vaughn, your host. The Giants lost to the Mets 3-1 in Game 2 of today's doubleheader. I'm beginning to get a sense of urgency, even though the Giants are coming off of a hot winning streak, and this is the first time this season where they've lost back-to-back games. The record sits at 7 wins, 4 losses. Also, the Dodgers occupy first place in the National League West. What else is new? Logan Webb lost it in the third inning today. The problem may have been he wasn't getting the movement on his pitches that makes him so effective. That's just a guess. I think a pretty good one. I don't know. It's a problem when Webb doesn't pitch well, but we have every reason to hope this is just an outlier because Webb is personally coming off of a really good hot streak. So we have every reason to think that he'll return to it. Francisco Lindor has just been hitting that ball for the Mets today. He had the game-tying double in Game 1, also the walk-off hit in the 10th inning in that game. Game 2, he had that double in the third inning against Webb. The Mets would ultimately get 3 runs in that disastrous inning. The Giants' bats were just stifled by Max Scherzer's pitching. The highlight of the game was seeing Darren Ruff single home a run in the 6th to break up the no-hitter. I mean, Ruff, he's been coming off of a mini slump. He's been struggling lately. And then to see him get that hit off of Scherzer on a day when he was pitching really well is good. Now, I happen to wonder if the Giants possibly would have done better if Monday's game hadn't been canceled. And I know, did they have to reschedule and prepare and everything? Yes, and the Mets did too. I get that, but I just wonder if there's something about a Giants hot streak, something about that team that makes it especially a problem when something interrupts everything or plans change. I think there was something about the Giants and the way their team was put together that, it would have made them not want to have things interrupted. So they played 2 games today and lost them both, but the streak they were on before, I think they can get back to where they were, And Alex Cobb has gone on the injured list, the 10-day injured list. And the Giants will probably have to replace him with either Sam Long or Tyler Beede in the rotation. And I don't really trust either one of them to be a starter. I mean, Long has definitely pitched very well out of the bullpen. I don't know how he would do stretched out. His appearances have been short. He wasn't a very good starter last year during his time in the rotation in 2021. But we'll see how it has to happen. There was also a time in 2021 where 2 of the Giants starters were injured and they just used the bullpen for those games. That could be what they do here in Cobb's spot in such cases as there was not an off day and they need somebody to start in the 5th spot. If they decide to have a bullpen day, that will be interesting. And yes, obviously, Sam Long and Tyler Beede could pitch in shorter relief appearances, or one of them could be the opener. Or they could just use someone like Dominic Leone as the opener since he's done it before. So it'll be interesting to see what the Giants want to do there. So it's disappointing, but we move on. The Giants, I think, are still a great team. They've got some catch-up work to do with the Dodgers and all that. But I'm excited to see them. This has been Giants Baseball 101. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. If you have a question or a comment, you are encouraged to email me at gabrielvaughn89@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Let's go Giants.